What is a sabbatical leave? Hey friends, Josh here, founder of HR University, and in this video we'll discuss sabbatical leave, what it is, who can take it, and when, if it's paid, and also finally if it's a good idea. So many questions are popping up just thinking about it, and I'll try to cover all aspects of this type of leave. But before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for regular HR University updates. Now let's go ahead and jump in. So we're all very much aware that work takes up a lot of our time. We often feel tired and burned out, unable to pursue our passion, spend time with loved ones, or maybe even travel the world. A sabbatical leave isn't something that is offered in every company or organization. Maybe asking why? Well, that's because it is not your normal annual leave, but a leave during which the employee takes a break from work. Yep, that's right. Whatever the reason behind it, many employees use sabbaticals, and I'll let you know exactly why. A sabbatical leave is a period during which an employee takes a break from work completely. And during an annual leave, for example, you go on vacation, but you still may be asked to reply to emails or participate in important meetings online. Or you might be worrying about work and call in to check if your colleague finished the project on time. Another thing to discuss here is flexibility. So employees are offered flexible working hours, often thinking that they're given more freedom, but this flexibility may bring up even more headaches. This is where sabbaticals come in. During sabbaticals, you simply log out of work. That's right, it's a period when you simply forget about work and all work-related issues. The employee is still part of the company, but is not expected to perform their job duties and report to their employer. In the past, and even today, it's very common in academic institutions for professors to take sabbatical leave. They usually use it to either teach at a foreign university or maybe research their field of expertise in more detail. A sabbatical leave is an answer to everything the employer wishes to accomplish. Yes, I said employer, because refreshed, energized, and motivated employees, and possibly an opportunity to attract new talent, is always great for a company to grow. But only certain employers are following this practice. Research shows that in 2018, only 15% of employers offered a sabbatical leave to their employees. And a 2010 study showed that about 2/3 of the companies that do offer sabbaticals do it as unpaid leave. Others sell it as a perk in their employee benefits package. Now let's see how this package works. Note that not everyone can get a sabbatical leave. New employees are still not eligible for one in most organizations. So you need to be with the organization for often more than 5 or 7 years to be entitled to a sabbatical. The length of the leave varies depending on the company, and it can last from 1 month to an entire year. And the length may also vary depending on the number of years you've been with the company. And when it comes to payment, again, it is the company that sets the rules. Some companies provide full payment of the salary or maybe a percentage of it. And other companies will freeze the pension and benefits for the sabbatical period or simply not pay anything. Paid in whole, in part, or not paid at all. One thing is for sure, you're guaranteed to return to your job position though when the sabbatical is finished. And employees are often confused about the reasons for a sabbatical leave. Many think of it as time off of work, but in fact, it is time to actively pursue one of your passions. And there are several reasons to take a sabbatical, but you need to have a clear picture of what you want to achieve during that time. It's a great opportunity to do many things like self-improvement, pursue personal interests or goals, go back to school, travel the world, spend time with your family, rest and relax, participate in community activities you have never had time to do before, or simply reconnect with nature and do relaxing activities. Just simply a way to revive the body and mind to find satisfaction in your work again. So how do you proceed with getting the sabbatical leave? Well, the first thing to do is talk to your employer or HR department and find out what the common policy on sabbaticals is. And if you are an HR professional watching this video, then you should make this policy known, whether that be in your employee handbook or in other relevant places. Now, you should also want to submit a written request several months in advance to give the employer time to review it if you want to go on your sabbatical. This way they can approve or deny it and potentially find you a replacement during this time off. The request must include the reason and length of the sabbatical period. This information is useful for both the employer and the employee, so both can plan their ventures ahead of time. Remember, you'll need to return to your job post at one point, so don't leave your employer hanging. Always have everything planned so that the work runs smoothly, even if you're not there. And finish all ongoing projects and assign and train someone ideally to handle the work in your absence, or recommend a colleague to handle the urgent tasks. You should also discuss the details with your employer so nothing goes undiscussed, and they have full context of what they need to ensure that the work still gets done. And certain employers might consider the sabbatical an unnecessary absence from work. Employers need to bear in mind that employees are not robots and they do need to reboot from time to time. Everyone does. In fact, a European survey revealed that 39% of employees have stated that they seriously needed to take a break from work. So consider a sabbatical leave as a great way to address employee burnout and work-related stress. It is also good to know that between 19 to 23% of companies offer sabbaticals to employees. And here's an idea that you might find helpful. Use the sabbaticals of your employees as a time to test the skills of your junior employees by allowing them to take on new responsibilities. Go ahead and appoint a supervisor that will delegate and monitor the progress of the tasks. And I'm sure you'll find that those junior employees will be eager to prove themselves and get the job done right and on time, as long as you have good hiring practices. The issue of offering sabbaticals is getting more and more attention. And some well-known companies that offer sabbaticals include Google, Microsoft, Nordstrom's, Accenture, and many other popular tech companies. And there we have it. In this video, we learned about sabbatical leaves and why you should implement them in your company. And after all, healthy working environments are the future of every successful business. If you enjoyed this video and you feel like you got something from it, make sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel for more HR content, and I'll go ahead and see you in some of our following videos. All the best. Cheers.